Well guys, the weatherman was not wrong. It is 50 degrees out and it just hit noon. So, we are going to spend most of the time outside today playing some Pokemon Go. And I'm going to give you a few tips on what you need to get done before the Valentine's Day event ends. Let's go ahead and go right now. Alright, one of the big things you need to do is transfer the Pokemon that you do not need. So, I have a bunch of Snorlaxes that I no longer need, and I know that Snorlax is hard to come by, especially if you're not using the Discord app. So what I'm going to do today is transfer all of the rare Pokemon I do not need any longer to get the double candies for the transfer. Because remember, right now it is 2 candies per transfer. So we're going to go ahead and start to transfer some Snorlaxes. Okay, here we are. We're going to transfer some Snorlaxes. I apologize for the wind. I thought it would be a good idea to come down by the beach and kind of stroll for a little bit. It's been so long since I've been able to get outside and walk and play because the winter has been cold. So right now I'm kind of overdoing it, but here we are at the Snorlaxes. I'm going to transfer everything that is under 1,000 CP so we can get the double candies. I'm going to keep those 1,000 CPs for gym training specifically. And guys, I am so sorry if you do not have a Snorlax yet and you're watching me just transfer away 5 or 6 of these bad boys. How many are we transferring? 2, 4, 6. We're transferring 6. I hate to see them go, but I love to see the candies come in. See you later, Snorlaxes. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and get to the next tip. Now, this next tip might sound a little obvious because it really is, and it is to hatch as many eggs as you can at the moment. If you need to complete your Pokedex before Gen 2 drops out, make sure you're hatching eggs, not only just for the baby Pokemon, but if you need like an extra Machop or anything similar to that, an extra Abra, make sure you're hatching eggs because it's double candy for egg hatchings right now. Also, the egg hatches switched up, so there's different Pokemon and different eggs, and we'll cover that a little bit later in the video. Let's go ahead and hatch these though. Okay guys, I am going to cut into the video real quick here and read you what the new egg list is. So, these Pokemon went from 5-kilometer eggs to 2-kilometer, and here is the list. Abra, Bellsprout, Cubone, Diglett, Ekans, Execute, Ghastly, Goldeen, Krabby, Machop, Nidoran, male and female, Oddish, Seal, Slowpoke, Venonat, and Voltorb. Now those all went from 5-kilometer eggs to 2-kilometer eggs. And there were a few Pokemon that went from 10-kilometer down to 5-kilometer, and that is Pinsir, Scyther, and Onix. That's the new egg list, guys, so make sure you're hatching as many Pokemon as possible, especially since you get double candies, and it's been a slight buff. I'm hoping to hatch a lot of Machop and Abra out of 2 kilometers during this event. So go out, make sure you're hatching, and back to the video. Tangela. Alright. Not half bad. And look at that, 39 candies I got from that. And he has Vine Whip Solar Beam. Oh, good Lord. Let's check the IVs real quick on this guy, too. Attack, okay. It's definitely above 80%, but I'm not sure where at. But that is the moveset that you want for him for attacking, I believe. Ooh, 39 candies also. Oh, and there's that Pterodactyl. He's right under me. And here's the next egg. Paris, I could care less. My Pokemon Go Plus is trying to make me catch this Pterodactyl. Should I do it? Should I send my Pokemon Go Plus to catch that? Let me click on this guy first. 746. Now, let's just regular catch this guy because that can segue into the next tip. That is to pretty much catch everything you can, especially rare Pokemon, because it is double candies, it is double transfers, and this will be nice to get technically 8 candies out of if I can catch him, because there'll be 6 for the capture, 2 for the transfer, and I'll go ahead and transfer some Aerodactyls after if I catch this guy. What is going on here? He shouldn't be that hard to catch. I wouldn't have caught him with my Pokemon Go Plus, I'll tell you that. Oh, he ran on me. I should have just sent the Pokemon Go Plus on him. All right, but we're going to go ahead and transfer a lot of my Aerodactyls right now anyways. And then another thing is I was at a squirrel nest. And make sure you're hitting your nests, because if there is a nest Pokemon that is rare that you have in your city, or just for candies in general. I mean, you could even be catching Weedles, Rattatas, and Pidgeys. Catch just about everything you can, because when it's double candies, you can stock up on candy for that Pokemon and you will have a ton when the event's over. I don't care. I'm gonna catch Weedles, and I'm not ashamed of it because I use him with a lucky egg to evolve a lot, so it gets me a lot of XP. So right now I'm farming a lot of Weedle candy, but also this Squirtle nest I was at, it's gonna be really nice to get so many Squirtle candies. And then that's enough being in the car. Let's get back outside. Okay, so my screen recording crashed and I transferred 4 Aerodactyls, so I'm sorry you guys didn't get to see that. But I'm here at the Sculpture Park. Real quick, I dropped a lure right here where we are sitting, and this Pokestop is brand new. This has only been here a month, so I'm glad to see that they're adding Pokestops in. I searched through a lot of my videos to see if I could find this Pokestop, and it was not here, and it has never been here. And you could tell the pictures were taken at different times. This one was definitely taken during the summer, and if you click on one over here, you could tell it was definitely taken during the winter. So I'm glad they're adding new Pokestops, which is absolutely amazing. I have not seen the Sculpture Park this lured up in a long time. Now, these lures are lasting 6 hours at a time, so that means that there's a lot of people out here dropping them. Now, the amount of people I thought there would be here isn't very much. But the main reason why we came here today is to walk this Snorlax so we can get candies in half the time. We're at 12.5 kilometers, so let's go ahead and walk him, and I wanna show you guys something real quick. This was the very first spot I ever recorded my first Pokemon Go YouTube video. It was not a vlog, it was a bunch of people going crazy over a Slowbro. A Slowbro of all Pokemon, I know. Let's go ahead and take a look into what it used to be like here. I ran from that girl, look at her, she's pissed. Look.
On the blue?
Yeah, that's too bad. I know, crazy, right? Now, since there hasn't been new content, it's just not as populated here. I know there was a lot of hype at the beginning too, so there was a lot of players that were just playing it because of the hype, but when Gen 2 comes back out, I'm hoping that this place fills up like that again. Okay, so another big thing you need to do before the Valentine's Day event ends is to catch as many Porygon and Chansey as possible. Not just to have them for your Pokedex, but to have enough candies for Gen 2. Porygon goes to Porygon 2, Chansey goes to Blissey. And Blissey is supposed to be super, super overpowered. So make sure you're stocking up on those candies and try to get one with good IVs. I know a lot of people don't care about IVs, but the higher the IV, the higher max CP you can get out of it. So make sure you have a good Chansey, a good Porygon, and plenty of candies before this event ends. Okay, so we have covered a few different things. First things first, clear your Pokedex out. Transfer all those low, rare CP Pokemon that you have and everything else that you absolutely do not need. It's double the candy, so make sure you do that, especially with rare Pokemon. 2, visit your local nest and start picking up as many candies from the Pokemon that you need to finish your Pokedex. And start walking the Pokemon that you need to finish your Pokedex. So, if you have a Grimer and not a Muck, make him as your buddy. Also, make sure you're catching as many Weedles and Pidgeys as possible if you like to XP farm, because now is the time to farm low tier Pokemon to get double the candies to save up for XP evolutions for the game. Another tip we covered is hatch as many Pokemon as possible. There's a higher chance of getting these Gen 2 baby Pokemon if you do not have them already, and if you do, still hatch as many Pokemon as possible, double the candies. I got 39 candies for my Tangela earlier. That's insane. All right, and last but not least, make sure you're getting enough candy for Porygon and Chansey. Rumors are said that it's about 50 candies that you'll need to evolve these Pokemon into their Gen 2 form, and there might be items in there that you need to use also, but cover your butt, make sure that you get enough candy for each. I would say a minimum of 50 apiece. And once you get that, try to get a good IV one and hold on to that until you can evolve it for Gen 2. So I think that about covers it. There's a few other things that I might be missing, so get as many candies as possible. Get Gen 2 candies. Make sure you're walking the buddy that you need to complete your Pokedex. Visit your nests so you have plenty of candy to use, and make sure you're looking up like Facebook nests online to see where these Pokemon are spawning so you're not wasting your time during this event. We don't want to waste any time. It's less than a week left now for this event. I hope everybody's having a good time. Let's go ahead and take you back to the car, and I'm going to evolve my Togetic finally, and then I'm going to evolve my 100% IV Magikarp into a Gyarados. Okay guys, we are finally now back at home. I am going to try to get this done before my phone dies. So let's make this as quick as possible here and go, oh, let's make sure I drop a lucky egg also, just because I don't have this Pokemon already. And here we go, the end of my Gen 2 Pokedex. Finally, so long, it has been so long, so many kilometers walked. And hopefully this Togepi, I don't even know what a good move set for Togepi is. I don't even know what, or Togetic, I don't even know what moves he learns. But there he is. This bad boy is going to get put in gyms all over just so people can see him. And that is it. That ends the Pokedex. Steel Wing, Ancient Power. I don't know the movesets, but I'm pretty sure that is probably the worst one. Okay, here's the Magikarp. I'm kind of torn on what I want to do. He's 100% IVs. I'd like to keep him as a Magikarp, but obviously he's got to be a Gyarados. But I don't know if I want Hydro Pump or Twister. Twister's a really good defensive move, so let's see. There it is. Another 100% Gyarados. How exciting. And he did get Twister. Okay, I'm not so upset about that, but both of my 100% IV Gyaradoses now have Twister and Bite. That would have been nice if that was Hydro Pump, but this will be really good in gyms because Twister, for some reason, is just a hard move to dodge. Well, there it is. Generation 2 done. My whole entire Pokedex is complete for now. Hopefully, they drop Generation 2 fully in March. I am really banking on that because it is starting to get stale. I'm loving this Valentine's Day event, and I hope they do a St. Patrick's Day event too. But after that, it's like, where do you go? I don't want it to be the summer when it drops. It's got to come sometime this spring. Hopefully it is sooner than later. Now I'm going to go out with my girlfriend and we're going to rare hunt tonight. I am not going to record any of this since it is going to be dark out already and it's hard to get footage in the dark. But definitely going to be trying to get some Dratini candies, some Snorlax candies, all kinds of rare Pokemon candies. So thanks for watching, everybody. Me and her are going to do a collaboration video very soon before the Valentine's Day event ends. We're going to switch accounts. She's going to go out with my account and I'm going to go out with her account. And she'll vlog what she gets me, and then I'll vlog what I get her. And whoever comes back with the better Pokemon or the better items within that hour or two is going to be the winner. I don't know what the prize is going to be, but it should be fun. Just a little bit more content for you guys, so there's more that you guys can keep watching on the channel. But thank you for joining me today, and thank you for everybody who made it to the end of the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Guys, I have been your host, Beans and Rice, and as always, I hope you have a great day, and we will. See you later.